Goes down, he goes down, he goes down, 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 down. He goes down, he goes down, he goes down, 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 down. All fight long. Yeah, Guardo. Yeah, mixing a little Motley Crue thing. I don't know. I couldn't really find a song other than that fit the occasion. Anyway, this is the Afterfight Afterthought for the Wladimir Klitschko David Haye fight. And in the Afterfight Afterthought, I go over the before, the during, and the after fight for both fighters. I start with the after fight, which is the winner, and then I go over to the afterthought, which is the loser of the fight. And in this one, we're going to start out with Wladimir Klitschko, who, coming into the fight, you know, he's finally challenged. He's finally going to be in there with someone that's faster, someone that has power, someone that's not going to be afraid of him. You know, will he respond after getting hit? Will he fold? Will he not be able to take the pressure? Will he just cave in like people think he did against Brewster and others? You know, is that going to happen to him? Will the reign end? Over on the Afterthought or David Haye, you're coming. He's talking the talk. Can he walk the walk? It's been 3 years, a lot of talking. So now it's put up or shut up time. He's going in there. He's under immense pressure. This is by far the biggest fight he's ever been in. He's younger. He's faster. Will he bring it? Is he really going to do what he said? Is he going to go out there and, a la kind of like a Mike Tyson, just run roughshod through him? You know, really bring the fight to him. You know, throw caution to the wind and bring it there. How long will he hold up to Vlad's attack? You know, once he gets hit, how is he going to respond to that? Going into the fight there, you have in round one, you know, it starts fast for a heavyweight bout. You know, pumping the jabs, throwing them and everything. And you can see Haye lunging and trying to, you know, go up against that tremendous reach and distance. And the one thing I noticed, and I wish I had multiple camera angles, and you know, I could show you. Maybe I don't want camera angles. Anyway, when you look at Haye's feet and his positioning when he's driving off his back foot, and when you drive off your back foot, you drive off the ball of your foot. You don't drive off your pinky toe. You don't drive off your second toe. You drive off the ball of your foot and your big toe, and that's your main mode of propulsion or, you know, pushing off. And if you notice with Haye, his foot is turned, his right foot is completely sideways. And if you want to do it, you know, you don't have to believe me, but have your foot completely straight and then jump forward. And then put your foot sideways and push off and try and jump forward. And I guarantee you that if your foot is straight, lined up straight with your body, you're going to go farther forward than you are when your foot is completely to the side. His corner never noticed that or never addressed it. Didn't seem like they addressed it. And, you know, that's why he was constantly coming up short. Those punches, I mean, the right hands always came up short. He landed a couple good ones. But that was his problem. The first round was obviously Klitschko's. Second round, more of the same. You really saw the jab coming into effect. Haye did have good head movement working in there, you know, an occasional right landing by Haye, you know, but pretty much all the meaningful shots that were coming in were Klitschko. Klitschko actually landed a 1-2 in this round, and I gave that round to Klitschko. In round three, you know, this is where you started seeing, you know, jab to the body by Haye, and then Klitschko just pumping that jab in his face. Haye starts doing some nice stuff in there, and he kind of lights a fire into Klitschko. Klitschko starts firing back. Haye lands a 1-2, and then Klitschko just comes back and fires a double 1-2 himself. And the next thing you know, Haye is going down as soon as Klitschko touches him or leans on him or anything else like that. And you're not really supposed to lean on your opponents and put your body on him, but this is the heavyweight division, and every heavyweight's done it since the beginning of time. And Haye goes down on it, and it's a bit of a sneaky tactic, but, you know, he is well within the rules. But you don't go to the ground. But he did. And, you know, so Vlad gets warned. I gave that round to Klitschko. Going into the fourth round, this one was, you know, predominantly, I would say overall, it was a Haye round. He landed some rights in there. He was able to look like he got to close that distance a little bit on Klitschko, and this round I gave to Haye. And, you know, Haye is looking for the ref to, you know, when you're in a fight, you're in a fight. I don't care who's around. You know what I'm saying? Well, unless you're in a street fight, and then you gotta kind of hope you have enough guys intermingled with their guys that they just can't get in and sneak one in on you. But when you're in a professional fight, there's only you and the fighter across the ring from you. If there's something that is so bad that is breaking the rules or something, the ref will get involved, and he'll do his job. That's what he's there for. That's why he gets paid. You know, if the ref just stood in the corner playing tiddlywinks or staring off into the sky, oh look, more rain, you know, he's gonna get fired. You know what I mean? He's there to do that. And if you're spending your time addressing the ref for something as as minute as that, now if he was low blowing you or elbowing you in the throat or trying to thumb you in the eye, I totally understand you trying to get the ref's attention. But leaning on you, man, and he wasn't holding him. You just, get that lean on. Quit ducking your head down, man. Yeah, that's illegal too. You can't bend at the waist. Anyway, gave that round to Klitschko in the fifth round. Oops, I got ahead of myself. Gave the fifth round to Klitschko, just to let you know. Anyway, they're trading jabs. Klitschko is firing out those jabs. 1-2 by Klitschko. Haye goes down again. Every time Klitschko touches him with a decent shot and moves in for the kill, Haye ducks at the waist. Klitschko leans on him. Haye goes to the ground. Haye gets back up. More jabs. Right by Klitschko. Haye lunges in with the shot. Wladimir does a great thing and keeps his hand out and kind of moves you, so he can position himself. And Haye's off balance a lot, and he falls down again. That's like twice in one round. It's crazy. But I gave the fifth round to Klitschko. Sixth round, they're jabbing back and forth. It's still tentative, though. It's like, Klitschko's not tentative. He's fighting his fight. And if you're going to let him stay back and pot shot you and pump the jab in your face all day, that's what he's going to do. And they go down, and the second, again, the jabs start firing in, and Klitschko lands 4 or 5 jabs in a row, just pap, pap, pap. And these aren't soft jabs, man. I defy anybody to let Klitschko punch you in the face repeatedly with a jab and see if you come out normal. You know what I'm saying? And it was agitating and frustrating Haye big time. And then when Klitschko went in, Haye went down again. Jabs occasionally by Haye, 1-2 by Klitschko's. I gave the 6th round to Klitschko. That's 5 rounds to 1. 7th round was a Haye round. Haye was complaining because Klitschko actually blocked his punch. Haye threw a right hand. Klitschko put his left up and just held it there. Like blocked his shot and everything. It was just hanging out there to dry. He could have came in with a right hand or a left hand if Klitschko wanted to, but he didn't. And Haye was complaining again to the ref. He's spending more time trying to get points that way than actually getting them any other way. And in the 7th round, he did his job. He got a point deducted. Klitschko got a point deducted for leaning on Haye because Haye goes down. And he got it. And Haye was winning the round without that. But, so I gave Haye the round, a 10-8 round for Haye. So I had that, a 67-65. So it's a close fight especially after a 10-8 round. Round 8, Klitschko comes right back, banging him, they go, Haye goes down again, again, every time Klitschko would get close to him and start touching him, Haye goes down. And, I gave that round to Klitschko. The 9th round, again, more of the same, the jabs, the 1-2s by Klitschko, the jab by Klitschko, and the second that happened, Haye would go down. As soon as they would tie up and it would get close, Haye would go down again. Again, that round was for Klitschko as well. That was 87-83 now. In the 10th round, the reach you could just see was way too much. And Klitschko seemed motivated in the 10th round. He really started firing out the jabs, landing the right hands, pumping out the jabs. Haye's coming up 2-3 inches short every time. Occasionally he would kind of get a jab in or a jab to the body. Not good at all. Second, again, that Klitschko closes the gap. They get together. Haye goes down again. And it's just rough. The 1-2 by Klitschko lands near the end of the round. Haye's still lunging in. Again, that round I gave to Klitschko, 97 to 92. Going into the 11th round, and this one was, just a real rough one. Haye's really frustrated. Haye goes down. I believe that's when the 10 count was given, or the standing 8 count was given to Haye, because he's frustrated and he's lunging in. He's trying to do whatever he can, but he never brought the fight, or he's not bringing the fight anyway. To Klitschko, he can't close the gap. He doesn't know how to do it, and he realizes, oh yeah, the guy I was sparring wasn't Wladimir Klitschko. It was David Price, a much less mature version, maybe. But he doesn't have Klitschko's power. He doesn't have Klitschko's boxing skills. And, that round went to Klitschko again, and that was a 10-8 round. So you have it 107 to 100 for Klitschko. And 12th round, very much the same. Haye goes down again in the round. 1-2's landing by Klitschko. It wasn't for lack of, Klitschko trying. It was more of Haye's lack of being willing to engage Klitschko that the problems would happen. And that last round I gave to Klitschko as well. So I had a 117 to 109. Now, who's left for Klitschko now? Maybe if Adamek beats Vitali, maybe a Robert Helenius, the winner of the Chisora Tyson Fury fight. All these are viable guys that maybe could. Povetkin, if he ever. Anybody seen Povetkin? Anybody know? Is he still fighting? I don't know. Tell me. Those guys are left. And then when you start thinking about it on even a bigger note, what does he have to prove now? Now he's talking about fighting guys that only got 15 or 20 fights in. You see what I mean? Now aside from Adamek, who I think is going to get destroyed by Vitali. Now, aside from that, now you're talking about guys with 15 fights in, 20 fights. And this isn't a Leon Spinks sneaking up on a Muhammad Ali, and catching up to him. This is the real deal. So there really is very few people, maybe Helenius. People are big on him, but he is 15-0 with only 10 knockouts, so he doesn't have that knockout power you're hoping he has. Okay, over to David Haye. No rematch needed. No rematch needed. Sorry. Maybe Areola would be a nice one for Haye. Adamek would be a very good one. Povetkin. Anybody know where Povetkin is? Eduardo. No? We don't know? Okay. Chisora Fury loser. He's not going to get a shot for a title. He's going to have to fight a couple more times before that happens again, I believe. Unless the pay-per-view views were big. Oh, wait, it wasn't on pay-per-view, was it? No. Klitschko still doesn't get any respect. Never mind, forget about it. But there you go. That's the Afterfight Afterthought. Hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, be my friend. And it's Bigragu. I'm out.